I greet you just after a hissy fit because everything that I was trying to do when filming was going completely wrong. The UK seems to be broken at the moment because it's so hot here. I feel like I'm in Jamaica. Everything I was touching was just going wrong, and I've been waiting to film this for 2 hours because the sun wasn't in the right place. And then I broke one of the things that I'm trying to show you in this haul. I broke something which is brand new and quite expensive. It's down there doing what I think is being glued back together, but I'm not the biggest handyman in the world, so for all I know, I've probably glued it in the wrong place. But stay tuned if you want to find out my broken product, which technically was a present for somebody, so they're going to be pissed when I give it back to them broken. Okay, onwards and upwards. In my last video I did one of my monthly hauls where I show you guys what I bought that month and what I thought about all the things that I bought and why I bought them, blah blah blah. Ooh. And I asked you if you'd like me to do a separate holiday haul because I recently went to Glastonbury, as I'm telling you in every single video, I'm sorry. But I did, and I got some stuff, and I asked if you would like to see them, and you were like, yes. I want to start with this because it's probably my favourite thing, and I was just so happy and content when I got this. It was a present for my sister. Her birthday was coming up, and because I was in a place where there was so many cool gifting opportunities, because I don't know how many of you guys have been to Glastonbury, but the shops there are crazy. Glastonbury is quite a spiritual place, so there was quite a lot of like mystical, magical kind of shops that sold things like dragons and fairies and a lot of alternative stuff, and I was just having the time of my life going in all these shops which were really one of a kind. There were crystals and lots of books on spiritualism and just meditation, and this one shop in particular did clothing. I can't really remember what it was called, but it sold a lot of Harry Potter stuff as well. They did a lot of stuff from the brand Twisted. Twisted is an alternative clothing brand who clearly like their Disney because they do a lot of Disney clothes but with a twist, and this is what I found after searching long and hard through all of their things. I was there for a pretty long time because when I finally went to buy my stuff, the lady was like, oh, you finally figured out what you're buying then, and I was thinking, rude, but then I must have been there a long time for her to say that. This is Elsa and Anna in like a gothic / emo-y alternative fashion and style. I just love it. It's very modern day Frozen. My sister and her girlfriend give off Elsa and Anna vibes totally, and they even dressed up as those two once for like a child's street party, which was amazing. So I thought this is like more them. This is like the Vicky and Scarlet version of Elsa and Anna. I'm guessing it was around 25-ish pounds. Their website is amazing. There's so much stuff you're going to love, and of course I had to get myself something because there was so much there that I wanted. In fact, I just wanted it all, but I had to finally decide on something. I got this little crop top and it's got 2 Minnie Mouses on it. I like wearing this with high-waisted stuff, as you guys know, because I feel like it complements my figure, and I usually turn up the sleeves as well. It's kind of a skull candy version of Minnie Mouse. I just really like the design. It's very unique, and I don't think I've ever seen something like this before, so I had to grab it. I believe this was a little cheaper than the other one because of it being a crop top, but not too far off. I'm guessing around £25 as well, but I'll leave a link to Twisted Apparel down there in the description box. Next up, I'm going to show you the thing that I just broke. I'm laughing, but I'm actually really gutted. I got this from Wookie Hole. If you guys didn't watch the vlogs that I've filmed whilst I was on holiday, as I did daily type of vlogs throughout the week, then please check it out. We went to Wookie Hole in one of them. I will leave a link to all the vlogs that I filmed on holiday down there, and I was having a little gander around their gift shop. They obviously love fairies in Glastonbury. Fairies are everywhere, but I saw these fairies. Once again, kind of like an alternative twist on the typical fairy which they had everywhere else. There was a big group of them and they were all gorgeous and cute and adorable, and I wanted to give a home to every one of them. There is a picture of all of them on my Instagram if you want to see that. They just look so cute, but the one that really stood out to me was this one. She just looked, I love the fact she's like looking into nowhere. That's kind of what I do half the time. She's in a daze and she's got the cutest outfit on. I really want this outfit, like really badly. I love her stockings and her shoes. I love the like skull platform at the bottom. I just love everything about this one, and I love the fact she's holding a teddy bear. I love her necklace and her makeup and just her wings, her colour, and as you can see at the back here, she has smashed wings. And what is a fairy without wings? I feel like I've ruined her by removing something which makes her a fairy. Like I feel like I've made her lose her dignity. Like she's lost a part of her and she's never going to forgive me. I'm so sorry. But the collection of these were called Little Shadows, and if you want you can check them out. I'm fairly certain you're able to buy them online if you're interested. I love her hair as well. It just swoops to the side. Oh, so perfect. I think I might fancy her. Also, can we just take note that she looks a little bit like Melanie Martinez, and I didn't realise this until I bought it and I was like, oh, That's probably why I'm obsessed with her. I actually bought this for somebody else though, who I know collects fairies and that kind of thing, and I thought it might be cool to have something a little bit different in their collection, and she's definitely different. You may say that this next thing is a little bit of a cheat because it's not technically something I bought. This was a picture of the top of the Glastonbury tour, which we all walked up, which once again I did film if you want to check it out. We trekked up this humongous hill to get to the top of here. This picture is called Harvest Moon, and on the back it's described as having unsuccessfully tried to photograph the moon and the tour several times before, I hoped I'd eventually get it right. That time came, and with careful planning I was in position just in time to capture the autumn supermoon rising just behind the tour. My mum particularly wanted it also to kind of remind her of the holiday and the fact she was able to walk up to the hill, because only a few months ago she had her hip operation done, and to go from somebody who could barely walk into town to up a humongous hill is a pretty big achievement, so she kind of wanted it mainly for that reason too. Next up was another gift that I got for somebody who is into dragons. I know some weird people, right? This was for sale in the gift shop at the tour, speaking of which, and it's this adorable little dragon wrapping itself around this blue charm. It's unisex, and unisex things make me very happy. He's a cute little guy. Let's give him a name. Leave it in the comments. Before going to the Glastonbury tour, we went to the Chalice Well, which I also vlogged. I'm just giving so many plugins for my videos. We went to the Chalice Well, which is a place people go to kind of experience the healing waters that it provides. There's literally a place that you can drink this water, which tastes like blood, but it's supposed to give you lots of iron, and it's supposedly meant to be healing water, and you can also bathe in it. People go there to meditate. It's super relaxing there and just full of tranquility. I got this there to kind of remind me of that experience, and it is gorgeous. I love the colour of the heart in the middle. I love how it has 3 bands as well. It's a lot bigger than the usual type of rings that I would wear, and this is something that I wanted to wear like every day, so I had to make sure it was comfortable and stuff. And I believe this was around about £20, so I knew it wasn't going to make my finger go green or anything like that. I really was glad that I found it because there was only one of them left, and I was like, need it. I took a bit of Glastonbury home with me. Just love the turquoisey colour inside. It reminds me of tropical ocean water. I love it. Dream catchers were absolutely everywhere in all the shops that we were going into, so I had to get one. And I just say, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, so in love. I do have a tiny little dream catcher in my room, but I needed a bigger one. I love this because it's pure white and it has these gorgeous subtle multicolored beads woven into it, and I love that because all of the other dream catchers were really crazy, multicolored and bright and hypnotic, but I just love how this one feels really pure and just pretty, and the silver goes so well with the white. I'm just so obsessed with this. There's something about white feathers as well that is really calming to look at. Every time I see a white feather cross over my path, I'm like, yes, today is going to be a good day because someone is blessing me right now. Another little present I got for somebody who is into incense sticks, even though I was very tempted to keep these myself because I love some incense in my life, but I liked how these ones were called spiritual incense gift set. So they had really cool names like Unicorn Spirit, Dragon King, Mystic Ambience, Oak King, Spiritual Guide and Water Dragon. So they're all typical things like sandalwood, white musk, lavender, jasmine, but I just like the fact they had a different name. I don't know, it kind of made it a little bit more interesting comparing to your average incense gift set. And every time I pick up this, it smells so good everywhere. Like, the last few bits and pieces I got were actually makeup, which I wasn't really sure whether to include into this because you can get makeup anywhere, but you guys love makeup. I know what you're like. You're going to want me to show it and be like, why didn't you show the makeup? We wanted to see the makeup. First up, which isn't technically makeup, it's body cream. There were tons of charity shops, which I loved rummaging in. Even though I didn't find too much, I loved looking in them because they were so much better than the ones where I live. Everything was so much cheaper and there was just so much there and really nice stuff as well. I found this just in one of those boxes where it says £1 for everything in this box, and I was rummaging around and I was thinking, this is definitely worth more than £1. It's the Beyonce Heat body lotion that you get with her perfume. I used to have her perfume a while ago, used it all, it was great. I loved the smell of it. It was just very fresh and sweet and I really missed the smell, so when I saw this I was like, yes, I can get that smell back again for the price of like £1, I think. It also has little bits of gold glitter in, which I think is amazing. If you put it on your arms and the sun hits your arms, you feel like a fairy and you're just like, ah. The best smell, if you're considering getting a scented body lotion and you want to shimmer and shine, get the Beyonce Heat body lotion. I also went to Clark Village, which is a place in Glastonbury you can shop for ever and not spend a penny. That's a joke, but they do tons of discounts. It's shopping central. There are so many shops there. There also was a Lindt chocolate shop there, which I did actually show me in one of the videos, and I haven't got the chocolates to show you because I ate them all, but they have a Lindt chocolate there. They had a Cadbury place there. They had tons of cosmetic shops, clothing shops. I don't know, it was just a huge shopping centre. And I noticed they had one place called Beauty Outlet, and I was like, what's this? I had a look and it was like, get all the cosmetics you would need for a cheap price. And I was like, what? Had a rummage in there because I knew I needed some things when I got back home anyway, and I went to town. First of all, I got this cover stick which comes with tea tree oil, which I thought was really good because you're supposed to use tea tree oil on your skin, under your eyes and stuff anyway. I got this in a light medium and it's quite good actually. I see this as more of a lighter concealer I might want to wear when I'm not really wanting to wear too much makeup that day. It's not a full coverage concealer, but I like the fact that it has the tea tree oil in it, and also I like the smell. I love that smell. It just feels more lighter and fresher, and the packaging, I'm a sucker for packaging, and look at that, beautiful. That was $1.99. I got some Barry M nail varnish for $1.99 as well in the colour mint green. Mint green is one of my favourite colours, and I like putting this on my toes at the moment. It's a very pretty colour. I fell in love with this the moment I saw it, and I was like, I need that. I got some liquid eyeliner, which is quite rare for me because I'm so obsessed with collection that I don't tend to go anywhere else, but this was $2.49 and I liked the shape of this one. It's called Eye Captain, very black liquid eyeliner. The fact that the handle's really long and this is so sharp makes it very easy to give yourself that really defined flick and to control where it's going because of the fact this is so long. That's the reason why I got this, really, and I like it. I'm happy with it, although you do have to like do 2 coats I feel like with this, even though with my old one you usually just do 1 and then you're done, which is why I like collection so much probably. I also got a pure white eyeliner pencil from NYC. I've actually got this on now if you can't tell, but I've mainly used this just to open up my eyes a little bit on my waterline for lighter looks, and because my eyes are really small, and that was only 99p. I also got this waterproof eyeliner, which is the most incredible pink you will ever see. I just wanted to try some really funky looks of this. It's such an obnoxious colour because I've only got obnoxious colour liquid eyeliners, so I thought maybe I could experiment with some pencils and do some really fun and obnoxious like festival looks with that. Isn't that cray? Love it. And that was $2.99. And last but not least, I got for $1.99 this double-ended NYC eyeliner. This one's gold, and I thought this would look really cool to put underneath your wings and just like maybe underneath your eye to add a little bit of shine. I don't know, I feel like I could have some fun with this colour. It's quite unique. And on the other side is a red, which I've never even considered trying before in my eyes. Like, red's quite a risky colour to try. It complements the gold as well, probably why it's on the same pencil. It reminds me of Christmas, and I feel like I could experiment with some fun looks with those two. So there we have it. That is the end of that haul. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the stuff interested you. If not, I'm sorry and I let you down. I'll see you guys very soon. Make sure you join me on all my social media, which is down there in the description box below. I've got Twitter, Instagram and Facebook as my main ones, and I will see you guys in 2 days time because I make a video every 2 days. Subscribe if you haven't to be notified every time I make a new video. The subscribe button's down there. It's red and it's calling your name. Don't forget to let me know where you went on holiday this year in the comment section below. I'm going to Newcastle/South Shields soon. I'm so excited about it. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. I'll see you guys very soon. Don't forget, I'm going live now a lot more than I used to. There is a link to find me on my broadcasts down there. I try to go live on You Now about twice a week. Make sure you become a fan and then you'll be notified every time I do that. Bye guys.